All right, guys, this is a review for Quiz 6 in Module 3. You definitely need paper and pencil and calculator to do this. All right, on your paper, I'm going to ask you to create a stem and leaf graph for this data. And I'm going to ask you some questions based on your graph. Question 1A. How many stems? How many stems and what are they? Go. Well, your stems on this stem and leaf are going to be our whole numbers. We've got a 1, we've got a 2, we have a 3, a 4, and a 5. So you should have said you have 5 stems and they are 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. All right, second question. What will the leaves be for 1? Now, I would recommend right now creating this whole stem and leaf graph and then answering these questions. So again, what are the leaves for 1? So 1, and then what goes here? Go. Well, I'm going to create this whole stem and leaf plot right now. So what you should have done in our stem of 1, we've got 1.2, so that 2 is going to go there. Well, let me look at all the ones. 1.2, 1.2, 1.4. Because your leaves want to be in order. So these already are 2, 2, and 4. 2, 2, 4. Now, down here at the bottom, I'm going to write 1 line 2 means 1.2. That's what we call our key. That makes this stem and leaf readable. Because if you don't have this, somebody might think that this is 12, 12, and 14. But it's not. It's 1.2, 1.2, and 1.4. So I'm going to cross those out. So you should have said your leaves for 1 are 2, 2, 4. Okay, 1C. Tell me what the leaves for 2 are. Go. Well, let's look up here at 2s. Do we have any 2s? Where are the 2s? We got a 2.6 and a 2.7. So 6, 7. So you should have said the leaves are 6 and 7. 1D. Tell me what the leaves for 3 are. Go. All right. What you should have gotten was this. Let me look at the 3s because they need to be in order. 3.2, 3.6, 3.6. So it'll be 2, 6, 6. So our leaves are 2, 6, 6. 1E. What are the leaves for 4? Go. Well, 4, we've got 4.7 and 4.6. Remember, your leaves should be in order, so this is going to be 6, 7. And then the last question, what are the leaves for 5? Go. Well, the only numbers left are 5.2 and 5.4, so 2 and 4. So here is my stem and leaf, and make sure when you create one that you include a key because that makes it readable. All right, number 2, we are going to create a box and whisker plot for this set of data. So I will remind you that the things that you should have for all of your box and whisker graphs are upper extreme, upper quartile, which is Q sub U or Q sub H. It's an H. Your median, which is called Q sub M or Q sub 2, second quartile. This can also be, hold on, Q sub 3. Okay, upper quartile or Q sub 3. This is Q sub 2 or the median. Then we have our lower quartile, which is Q sub L or Q sub 1, and then your low extreme. Okay, high extreme is also called the high. So first thing I want you to do right now, part A, find the upper extreme. Go. Well, the first thing we should have done is listed these in order. So I am going to write on my paper 8, 9, 15 twice, 20, 24, 28, and 30. Now, guys, I know it's not that easy to do this from a computer screen. Some of them are printed out. It's easier for you. Count these numbers, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and I'm going to count these again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now, after you do this, the high or upper extreme you should have said is 30. Next thing I want you to give me, we're going to go out of order here. What is the low extreme? Go. Well, the lowest number or low extreme is 8. Part C. What is the median? Go. All right, median is the middle number. Now, you are not going to cross these out. I'm going to put tick marks above them. Low, high, low, high, low, high. We've got two middle numbers. So my median is literally going to be right there. I'm going to draw a line. So to find my median, I need to do the work up here because I don't have enough room over here. I'm going to do 15 plus 20 divided by 2. Remember, when you have two middle numbers, you add and divide by 2. So it's 17.5. So your second quartile or median is 17.5. Now I would like you to find A, B, C, D, the upper quartile. Go. Okay, upper quartile is the median of the upper half of the data. So here's our upper half. Now I'm going to cross off low, high, two middle numbers again. So my median is going to be right here. So it'll be 24 plus 28 divided by 2 is 26. So you should have gotten for your upper quartile or third quartile 26. Now I would like you to find your lower quartile. Go. Well, the lower quartile is the median of the bottom half. Cross off low and high. Again, we have two middle numbers. So I'm going to add these. 9 plus 15 divided by 2 gives me 12. Now, once you have all of those numbers, okay, now you should have all of these correct. I want you to, the video is going to pause. I want you to draw your box and whisker. Go. All right, well, this is what your box and whisker should look like, okay? I'm going to put a number line on here. Okay, now our numbers go from 8 to 30, 8 to 30. So I'm going to make my scale by fives. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Now, to draw a box and whisker, start with your two extremes. Put a dot there, label it 30, that's the high point. Put a dot right about where 8 would be and label it 8. Those are my two endpoints. Now, go to your 3 quartiles. The lower quartile is 12, so I'd go to about where 12 is, draw a line, label it 12. Notice this is floating above. Then 17.5 is right here. And again, I'm labeling it 17.5. And then 26 is right about here. I'm labeling it. Now, connect your 3 quartiles. That gives you your box, and then extend to your 2 whiskers. So there's your box and whisker. That is what yours should have looked like. If yours does not look like that, please go back and fix it. Now, if you have questions or need help, you need to send me an email so I can help you. If not, you're ready for your quiz.